On November 15, 2023, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky held talks with Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau. The initiative to return Ukrainian children became one of the main topics, and on November 20th, on the World's Children's Day, Toronto will host the conference United for Justice. Representatives of international organizations, diplomats, lawyers, and leading experts will come to Toronto to discuss the mechanism for holding Russia accountable for war crimes against Ukrainian children.
This conference will not only talk about problems, not only discuss some solutions, but will also move on to concrete steps. It's the repurposing of Russian assets for the rehabilitation and reintegration needs of Ukrainian children. Also talking about the role of Canada and the role of other countries in the world, because at least 50 countries will take part in the conference.
The return home of all captives and illegally deported Ukrainians is the fourth point of President Zelensky's peace formula. According to the Ukrainian Parliament Commissioner for Human Rights, Dmytro Lubinets, the point is supported by the large number of countries. Ukraine is working closely with the International Criminal Court in The Hague to ensure that the organizers of mass deportation of Ukrainian children are brought to justice. There are more than 19,500 verified victims of abduction.
These are children from 1 to 18 years old. Most of them are from Donetsk region, 13,600 children, as well as 1,600 from Kherson region, 1,300 from Zaporizhzhia region, and 1,100 from Luhansk region. However, there are children from Kharkiv, Mykolaiv, Chernihiv, Sumy, and Kyiv regions as well. Andriy Kostin, Prosecutor General of Ukraine, on the air of Ukrainian National Telephone.
Since the beginning of Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, Kyiv has managed to return 386 young Ukrainians from the Federation. Work is also underway to return children from the territories of Ukraine temporarily occupied by the Russian army. On November 11, 2023, 6 children were returned home, according to the head of the Kherson Regional Military Administration. The day before that, the Ukrainian Ombudsman's office helped a woman bring home her 2 grandchildren from Crimea, which is temporarily occupied by Russia.
After a number of measures taken and recommendations on border crossing provided by us, the grandmother managed to live with her minor grandchildren, and our support and assistance in this return operation has a good result. The woman and her grandchildren are now safe in Ukraine. They have provided information to the specialists of the Center for Child Rights Protection, and the children have received useful gadgets for learning. Dmytro Lubinets, Ukrainian Parliament Commissioner for Human Rights, in Telegram.
In addition, it was possible to reach an agreement with Moscow on the return of a 17-year-old Ukrainian, Bogdan Yermokhin, who had been illegally deported from Russian-occupied Mariupol. Recently, after several attempts to escape from the Federation to Ukraine, the boy was issued a summon to the Russian Military Enlistment Office. Reported by Anastasia Tarnavska, Danila Kobza, UATV News.